Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Wake Up Wednesday from John's phone.
My phone.
I am John. No, I'm Steven.
I'm John.
Funny story we'll start off with.
Yeah.
Yesterday we were eating lunch at Schlotsky's with our mom and dad because we do that every
What if we turn it sideways?
Tuesday. You can't do that. It's already started.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay.
So
let's not do that.
we had lunch with our mom and dad yesterday, and we were leaving the restaurant. And John was walking towards the exit and saw one of my friends, and he was like, "Hey, Steven." And so John was like, "Hey." And so then I got to leave, and they're like, "Hey, John." And I'm like, "Hey," because sometimes it's just easier just to go with it, right?
Yeah.
Or if we're like not together at all, somebody will come on and be like, "Hey, how have you been?" And I'll know that I don't know who this person is, but John must know them. So I'll hug them and be like,
"Oh, hey, yeah,
we're huggers.
it's going good." Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just go with it. And then I'll text John, "Hey, saw this person, FYI, just heads up." So you just give them a heads up. It's just easier than, "Oh, I'm not who you think I am." And then they're like, "Yes, you are. I know that you're this person." It's
Right.
funny. Because the one time I was like, "I'm going to correct them," they were like, "No, I know you're John." And it was like, okay, never doing that again. So we just go with it.
Yeah. Easier.
But that's not what we're here for today. We're here to talk about CPE show wrap up. It was a great show. If you've never attended a month show, I would encourage you to attend. We're going to be in Lexington in August, and it's a great facility. This facility was really nice. It was kind of a industrial themed convention center. It was really nice.
A lot of brickwork and
right on the Georgia-Alabama border. There was actually a zip line that went across the water. So that was kind of cool.
and a train going around the hotel a lot.
And a train, yeah. So it was just a really good experience. They've got a really good reimbursement program for retailers. So that's awesome. I got to talk to a lot of people about our new websites. Not new; they've been out over a year. But the integration with your inventory,
Items
pricing,
on sale.
price. You know, if you have a month's catalog or parable catalog or your own sale prices, those automatically get fed to the website. You can now add your own products to the website in a batch form, and so that's really helpful. It's only $75 a month, full e-commerce. People can check out on your website. They can pick it up in store, curbside, ship to their home. Lots of options.
Oh, yeah.
Looks professional, looks amazing. Has all the database in there, all the product information in there. So sold some websites, so that was exciting. Talked to some new stores. Talk to a lot of existing stores. It's just a way that if you have a question, you can come in our booth like, "Hey, I have this question." And we get to walk you through the software and answer that question. Yeah. And then John gets to tell you to email him.
Yep. Well, yeah. And I led a really good training. I didn't mean it like that. I feel like it was a pretty good training. We had a lot of interaction. I always have a lot to cover. I don't ever get to all of it. Then sometimes I just breeze through it. So it was good. It was good to see all the users.
On that thought, we're going to put a link in the description. Take your medicine. Did you take your medicine?
I did take my medicine.
He got an alert here. But we're going to put a link in the description for the training. So if you happen to miss that training, you'll be able to go back and watch it. I know he didn't actually get through the whole training, and so you'll be able to see the slides that we didn't get to. We're going to be doing training in Lexington, so make sure that you schedule time to do that. Sunday morning, usually around 8. It's an early training, 8 to 9:30, I think. So plan on being there. You can sign up ahead of time for that training.
The next show, I will basically, because I don't get to everything, I'll just move the bottom of my presentation to the top so that next in August, I think it's early August, I'll cover what we didn't cover and then cover any kind of new enhancements, things we've done. Day 2 at the show was fun. They had a dress up. We had someone dress up as the Grinch. They look legit like the Grinch from the Jim Carrey movie. It was crazy, but we had fun. We dressed up in our suits. And Rachel Savage, she dressed up. We'll put a picture in the comments as well so that you can see that.
I think a lot of you saw it anyway. It was on the Christian Retail page, I guess, because everybody that I talked to was like, "I saw you in your suit," and I'm like, "I didn't post that," and John didn't post that. So
yeah, I think it got around.
Yeah, it did. So, but it was a good show. Just a good time to connect with retailers. We got to hear Tony Evans' son speak. A lot of motivational speakers that were there. The Jesus Revolution movie was filmed, or not filmed, viewed there.
Yeah.
And so it's coming out. So make sure you've got the book in your store so that you can take advantage of,
I think
people
it's going to be
looking for
real
that.
impactful. I think that's going to be a good thing for our industry.
Yeah, I think it will be too. So make sure that you're plugging into that. It was cool to see the zip line that went across the water from Georgia
Yeah.
to Alabama. And I guess you technically had to go from Alabama back to Georgia to get back. But it was just good. It was a good experience. It was great show. Make plans to attend the next one. It's a good way to connect with your vendors, the people you're ordering product from, find out their heart, see their heart, see who they are in person. It's just a really good experience. We just wanted to wrap up, kind of talk a little bit about the show. We are going to be bringing some materials coming up, so make sure that you're attending these or watching them later. You don't have to be here live, but do take the opportunity to plug in sometime during the week. We try to keep these under 10 minutes to make them easy to watch. Not, and we're going to probably be talking about a little bit of training, some training options you have if you want to dive deeper into the software. We've got some older videos and stuff, so we're probably going to talk a little bit about that next week. And it's I won't spoil any of that, but we'll be talking a little bit about that.
Did a little
Spoiler.
bit.
It's a spoiler.
It's a heads up.
Yeah, it's a heads up. So, thank you for plugging in today. Facebook changed something else, and it wouldn't let us go live on the computer today.
So we thought
do
we would
John's phone
restart,
today.
and behind my phone it's still working
Still
on
circling.
updates, 98%. So it's a good
We
thing
actually
we
talked
didn't
for
wait.
like almost 10 minutes while ago, and it said waiting to begin, and we're like
going live.
So we're live
Going
now,
live.
though. So
There we
hey.
are.
Comment down in the section if you were able to make it to the show, what you enjoyed about the show. Why should people go to the show instead of hearing it from us? Again, we don't get any.
We don't get a kickback. We're not.
We just believe in the show. It's a great way to connect with other retailers and vendors, and we got to pass on the coveted Vendor of the Year biannual trophy award.
Yes,
we got from Robert, and then we ended up giving it to David. Yeah. And so it's just a fun time. Good time to connect. Thank you for plugging in. We're praying for your store. If there's something specific that we need to be praying for, please email those to us. If you're comfortable enough dropping them in the comment section, you can do that. Or you can email those to sales@bsmgr.com. We want to be praying specifically over those. Yeah, if you send it to me, I'm going to send it to everybody, to our whole company, to be praying for anyway. But please do share any requests you have, because we want to be in prayer over what is important, what is going on in your store. Thank you so much for plugging in.
We love you guys.
We will talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye-bye.